welcome everyone to SNME Inferno. Yes, you join me live from Louisville, Kentucky, as you hear Samoa Joe's entrance music echo throughout the Inferno arena. Because yes, it is time for the rematch that you have all been waiting for. Samoa Joe versus Y2J Chris Jericho, right here, right now on Inferno. And if Chris Jericho does indeed defeat Samoa Joe here tonight, he will get a spot in the SNME Royal Rumble match. Now, I'm pretty sure many of you will be asking the question, Delzinski, didn't Samoa Joe defeat Chris Jericho in the Royal Rumble qualifying match? Well, yes, he did. But Jericho negotiated. Well, he cried, he moaned, he pissed, and he bitched to General Manager Stone Cold Steve Austin about how we need the legend that is Chris Jericho in the Royal Rumble. And well, Stone Cold Steve Austin has given him another opportunity. So, will Chris Jericho be able to capitalize on the second chance that he has been given here tonight? Well, we are about to find out. The lights are out, and that can only mean one thing, that the Ayatollah of rock and roller, the man of 1,004 holds, yes, Chris Jericho is in the building, and there he is. Jericho is the only man to get a second opportunity, a second crack at being involved in the Royal Rumble. And I guess he's been given a veteran's pass by General Manager Stone Cold Steve Austin. To be honest, I think Austin just wanted to shut Jericho the hell up, as Y2J would say. But I don't think Jericho really anticipated that he would again have to go through the Samoan Submission Machine in Samoa Joe. I mean, this is no easy task, and Jericho already knows how difficult it is to defeat Joe because he hasn't done it. Jericho looks disgusted by the fans here tonight, but that's nothing unusual for Y2J. What a matchup we have got here tonight on Inferno. This is gonna be interesting. Joe looks ready. Chris Jericho looks ready. And the referee signals for the bell to get this matchup underway. Oh, and it was Joe that came out with one of those big jabs, but Jericho wise to it and quickly forces Joe back to the corner. A chop and another one. Jericho looking for the third time, but Joe reverses it. And now it's Joe unloading in the corner. Jericho with the reversal. What a start here on SNME Inferno. Look out, big drop kick from Jericho.
Come on, baby!
And Jericho riling up the SNME universe. Is my voice gonna hold out? I certainly hope so. Oh, what a move from Chris Jericho. He's gonna have to pull out all the stops tonight to defeat Joe if he wants to be in the Royal Rumble match. And at the moment, he's doing just that. Jericho, wow, in control early. The referee laying the count, but Jericho taking his time. So much time, he's got up the steel steps to enter the ring. Oh, a big forearm to the back of Joe's head. Picks him up. Snake eyes. I want an early pinfall. One. Samoa Joe powers out at one. Listen to the crowd. Oh, Jericho taunting, but I mean, this is really not the time to taunt Jericho, and Samoa Joe makes him pay for it. A huge clothesline by Joe. And Jericho, look, when it's for all the marbles, you don't muck about. And that posing, that taunting, that arrogance has allowed Joe to get back in the match, and a big knee to the face. Jericho reverses the jab again. The wily veteran seeming to be wise to Joe's offense at the moment. Jericho, wow, trying to wear down Samoa Joe. A big elbow into the chest. Now what's Jericho looking for? He's dragging Samoa Joe to the middle of the ring. Picks up the leg and drives the elbow down into the knee. And what a smart move from Y2J to try and chop down the big tree trunk legs of Samoa Joe. But Joe is not having none of it. And this time he finally manages to get one of those jabs off and another one. And now sends Jericho off the ropes. Here comes Y2J. Scoops him up, Joe. Reversal from Jericho. Jericho in a big boot and a DDT. Nailed it. Oh, look out. Lion Salt. On the money. Early. 1. Joe kicked out at 1. Samoa Joe just kicked out of the Lion Salt at 1. Holy cow. And Jericho posing again to the fans, but this time a massive running bulldog. Jericho is relentless. Another pin. 1, 2. Jericho is getting closer. Samoa Joe. A big slap to the face. And the crowd may be warming to this aggressive style of Chris Jericho here tonight. Joe with a reversal. Big punch to the back. Boot to the midsection. What is Joe looking for? First signs of major offense. And Samoa Joe nailed it. And Joe just kind of staring down at Jericho, almost saying, look, you want to mess with me? This is the sort of offense you're going to have to deal with, Jericho. Wow, what a start. What a match. Crowd on their feet, loving it here inside the Inferno arena. And a huge power slam from Samoa Joe. It's taken time, but Joe's in the match at last. 1, 2. 2, but no cigar. And Joe questioning the referee, maybe. A little bit of worry from Samoa Joe in the early stages of this match. He knows that Jericho has been on his game. Jericho has been on it from the offset. But Joe, what a slap to the chest. And we're going to see a flying Joe. What a reversal from Jericho. Samoa Joe didn't expect that, but then Joe, wow, takes down Jericho with a flying forearm of his own. What a reversal from Y2J, but then Samoa Joe fires back and then a huge suplex as well. And Joe, well, he's had enough. He has had enough. No more games. Joe is looking to put away Chris Jericho now. Takes him to the corner. Are we going to see the Muscle Buster? It looks like it. Joe putting Jericho up in a very precarious position. And Jericho with the reversal. Look out. A big splash. What a move from Jericho. Pinfall. Come on, ref. 1, 2. Joe with the shoulder up. And Jericho looks in disbelief, wondering what it's going to take to put Samoa Joe away. Jericho picks up Joe. Irish whip into the corner. And now Jericho unloading with a big fist. But Joe again reverses and fights back. And you don't want to go toe-to-toe. You don't want an exchange of fisticuffs with Samoa Joe. Joe now, look out. Buckle bomb. Every time Jericho thinks he's making a breakthrough, Joe comes with the power. Wait a minute. Joe went for the fist, but Jericho wise to it. And the walls of Jericho have been applied. Nowhere to go for Samoa Joe. Will Joe tap here on Inferno? Referee asking him the question. Jericho's got it cinched in. Samoa Joe is fighting. It's so close. No! Jericho can't make Joe tap, but look at the damage. Look at the damage that the walls of Jericho has done to Samoa Joe. Joe holding his back. And Jericho not letting up. Well, Jericho has been on his A game tonight. He's relentless. Big move and takes down Samoa Joe. Jericho getting the burners going. And then, a little kick to the face. And another one. As Jericho picks up Joe. And a big punch to the face. Looks for another one. Samoa Joe with the reversal. It's back and forth. Oh, a huge knee from Joe. And then, sends Jericho 360 over the top rope to the outside. And Joe is coming with him. Goodness me. My voice is in trouble. But it's worth it for this matchup. Look out. Joe slamming Jericho's face off my announce table. Do you like my cowboy hat? I got it in Dallas. Jericho with the reversal. Oh, look out. Code breaker. Right in front of me. A code breaker. And Jericho, well, by any means necessary. Jericho looking for the count out. Referee up to 7. And Joe's beginning to stir, but maybe it's too late. 8. Joe's in trouble. 9. Oh, Samoa Joe just makes it in the ring. But he just walks again into the offense of Jericho. And Jericho's lining up the choo-choo train. Look out. Jericho, reversal from Joe. Oh my God. Total offense from Jericho, countered by the submission machine. That is Samoa Joe, and a perfect pin. 1, 2. Oh, Jericho just kicks out. What a match. Joe now taking Jericho to the corner. Is he going to go for a muscle buster? No. Wait a minute. Maybe more damage. Oh, knee to the back. He didn't expect that. Code breaker. Another one. Pinfall. 1, 2, 3. This one is over. Chris Jericho defeats Samoa Joe. And well, what a way to do it. Look at the replays. Here we go. This is some of the action that unfolded. Jericho early with a big, devastating DDT. And then, bang, a lion salt. But I've never seen someone kick out at 1 from Jericho's lion salt. But we saw it here tonight. Samoa Joe is a beast. But Jericho, the veteran, was at the top of his game tonight. Here you see it, a huge running bulldog when Jericho was at the height of his momentum. Another pin, and we felt that the breakthrough was coming. A real close 2 count. And it was at that point Joe had to get going, nailing a huge power slam. And this one led to, again, another near fall. But then we have to look at the exclamation mark. Boom! A huge code breaker, a second code breaker, and that was after Jericho had the walls of Jericho on Joe for an exceedingly long time. And that was enough to put Samoa Joe away. And Y2J not only gets a victory and makes it even against Samoa Joe, 1 apiece, but Y2J, Chris Jericho, now has his spot in the Royal Rumble match. What a night it's been. This has been SNME Inferno signing out.